And welcome back to Let's Play Destiny Grimoire, Episode 3. Let's get right into it. After my infinite coughs. Phone 2. The Bloom. Type, transcript, description, conversation. Parties, 4, 3. Unidentified, U.1, U.2, U.3, 1, unconfirmed. Associations, Breaklands, Durga, Last Word, Malfur, Shin, North Channel, Palamon, Thorn, Valor, Ward, Jaren, WOS, Yorge, Region. Audio unavailable, transcript follows. Can I see what you got there? Your cannon. Can I see it? I know you. Not that I can say. And you want to hold my peace? Just that I never seen one like it. No, you haven't. Looks dangerous. Seems maybe that's the point. Suppose so. Can I see it? Not likely. Where'd you find it? You hearing me? He asked you a question. Didn't find it, made it. Heh. What of a touch you got then? You a smith? I look like a smith? Looks to me deceiving. Got that right. Their problem? Doesn't need to be. Alright, we got that cleared up. Now about that piece. Been to Luna? Excuse me? The moon, you been there? Nobody's been. That a truth? That's a fact. Funny you'd make that distinction. Truth is, you must think you're some kind of something special with that attitude. Or you're just dismissing us like you were nothing. Like we ain't even here. Like we're nothing. We ain't even here. Fact is, you ain't near as rock solid as you figure. Fact is, special is only special till it's not. The bones say otherwise. Speak straight. You say nobody, bones say otherwise. What bones? All of them. You're getting at. Too many to count. Trying to get a rile out of us? Shows me only making conversation. You really weren't. We got a smart one here. Experience more than smart. An experience has its advantages. Experience tells you to live off to strangers just trying to make talk. If you're insistent, maybe we will. Talk. Have words. Now what we're doing? My conversations tend to be a bit louder. Is that a threat? A truth. Well, you think you are. According to your facts, nobody. Yet here I sit. No matter how pretty your cannon is, you keep it up, we'll see just how loud you like to get. You know I'm talking now? You know this place, boys. Ever have a nightmare? You playing games or just sick? I know you have. This world can't help but have nightmares. I give 'em. You're a goddamn cliche. The picture-perfect bandit. Your voice, the things you're saying, shade of the hard man you pretend to be. Ain't no shade. Audible. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not an audio recording, so audible crack, audible crack, audible crack. Sit down. Sit down. Your mouth just got your friends dead. This is what happens when you bore me in right now. I'm so very bored. What? No, listen. Shh. But you're one of them, a guardian, right? You're supposed to be one of the good ones. Supposed to be? Well, maybe I am. This is what good looks like anymore, you can tell. You want to see my prize? No, Look at it, Audible sobbing. Everyone won't stop what comes next. Look. Audible sobbing. Look at it. Open your eyes. Audible sobbing. Not many get such a clean view. The bone, you see it, jagged like thorns. You have to think of it as a rose, focusing on its bloom. The bloom is just a byproduct of its amber. Silence. You have nightmares? Audible sobbing. Ever seen a nightmare? Ever opened your eyes and realized the horror wasn't a dream, that terror wasn't gone? I've seen nightmares. They live in the shadows. They've been watching. I thought, it's foolish I know, but I thought I saw a way. Maybe we could win. Maybe we could survive. You step into those shadows, it's so very hard to walk in the light. Or maybe I just wasn't strong enough. Maybe. Feel strong now. Audible sobbing. I stole the dark. Maybe it stole me. The way, here we are, and I'm hungry. It's hungry. You have no light beyond the spark of your pathetic life. But a spark is something. Audible sobbing. Open your eyes. Audible sobbing. Audible sobbing. Audible crack. Silence. 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 And transcript. Special weapons! Shotguns! There are a few weapons that offer the comfort and familiarity of a shotgun. Built for close quarters combat, they provide immediate, violent conflict resolution. Universal remote. To the untrained eye, this beast is a junker. To the trained eye, however, this junker is a beast. I know, right? This is my favorite. You know, I think this is actually probably one of my favorite exotics. Because this was the first... Yeah, this is my first actual exotic. I got it from Prison of Elders, the first run. Anyways, I took great care and an incredible feat of fine-tuning. To craft a weapon that packs a close quarters punch is the range of a precision rifle. Does it? Reverse remote is that weapon. Invective. I don't like this weapon because this was back. I still suck at Crucible, considering I was getting like, 0.5 KDs on my recent Iron Banner video, Season 4. But, yeah. This gun took me it took me so much, like, pain to get, just because I suck at Crucible. Because, really, Destiny is my first, console game with a controller, I would say, that I actually, like, that really taught me how to use a controller. I tried to talk them down. They made a grab for my ghost. After that was a short conversation. Invective was Ikora's weapon of choice during younger, more rebellious days. An ideal fallback for situations that can't be solved by wit, quick talk, or pure intimidation. Modified shotgun uses a self-replicating magazine to keep its owner well stocked for any and all trouble that waits beyond the city. Fusion rifles. I also like these. Advancements in directed energy disbursement gained through the discovery of Golden Age research as the creation of stable, field-ready, energy-based weaponry. Presentation of this technique comes in the form of the fusion rifles. Second implementation would probably be the trace rifles, actually. These must hold the trigger down for a few moments to charge the weapon before firing. Pocket Infinity. Do not shake the feeling that this is less a weapon than a doorway. Fire Team 2 yet died in the Ishtar Sink hunting the secrets of the Vex. Come too close to something precious for the Vex to send it on them, their typical, inscrutable, thorough violence. But the sacrifice was not in vain. The data they gathered helped forge the Pocket Infinity. Properly modified, the weapon should be capable of devastating output in just a single charge cycle. Infinity's mechanism proving difficult, if not impossible, to replicate in mass. Conceivable that the weapon draws its energy from the Vex networks, an ominous possibility. Some people worry with it. Plan C. Good fighters have contingency plans, great fighters don't need them. Sharp reflexes keep you alive on the frontier. And how fast you are, fusion rifle can only charge so quickly. Into the plan C. When you draw the weapon, fast rise capacitors, smart induction system prime for firing. Your fire signal only lasts a few moments, but in gunfight, those moments matter. Vex Mythoclast. Casual loop within the weapon's mechanism, suggesting that the firing process somehow bends space and time into. Some legends live forever, others are overwritten, reshaped by the sheer will of those who believe that any ordeal can be conquered, any foe vanquished, any god cast down. The Mythoclast is a Vex instrument from some far-flung corner of time and space, mysteriously fit for human hands. Its origins, mechanisms of action, and ultimate purpose remains unknown, so it will reveal itself to you in time. Sniper rifles. Dangers present beyond the city's walls cannot always be met head-on. Accuracy and power of the sniper rifle offers the best option for precise range attacks. Caliber may differ, but a good sniper can always remove key threats. Patience and time. If you got it, they'll never see it coming. Patience and time is Assassin's dream. Enhanced sensor integration allows for target tracking while aiming down the sight, and those who work with a weapon and explore its deeper capabilities will find light-bending camouflage systems ready to interface with the Guardian's armor micromaterials. Icebreaker. This to replace these comments of use causes fatal damage, heatsink, magazine, and the operator. Icebreaker series was a clandestine project developed by the Vanguard in conjunction with various city weapons foundries. Meant as an exploration of Golden Age weapon technology, the project was scrapped after only a single weapon reached testing phase. Prototypes for the project's lone weapon are considered dangerous and unfit for field duty by the Vanguard. This doesn't stop daring Guardians from seeking out the Icebreakers. Death, after all, is an occupational hazard. Heavy weapons. Rocket launchers. Rocket launchers have limited devastating payloads, but as an excellent countermeasure to heavy armored ground forces and combat vehicles. No better battlefield equalizer. Skilled, or users often aim for the ground beneath nimble targets. Galeron, I think. Does anyone know? Beauty and destruction, why also not its delivery? The Galeron shoulder-mounted rocket system was forged from the arm of Guardians who fell at the Twilight Gap. Gifted to survivors of that terrible battle, the Galeron is seen as a symbol of honor and survival. Truth is where you seek it. Truth is a cutting-edge rocket launcher developed by Crook/Lomar. Haven't heard about them in a long time. Smart warheads calculate and understand the uses attend upon firing. We made a time when warfare in the solar system was dominated by lightning-quick AI weapons and swarms of autonomous munitions. So that time has passed. The Traveler's Light has given rise to an age of heroes with undreamt power. Still a place for cleverly designed machines, and as the city's foundries Reclaim the technical prowess of the Golden Age, your machines will become cleverer still. Machine guns! I would say that they don't exist anymore, but one does. One apparently managed to survive the Bungie purge of 2017. Now, the machine gun is an unapologetic weapon of war. Its ability to carry and process large quantities of high-caliber ammunition to sustained focused attacks, making them ideal for the suppression and/or annihilation of hostile forces. Thunderlord. They rest quiet on the fields afar, for this is no ending, but the eye. Something about hurricanes, I'm sure. Customized with an experimental induction core, the Thunderlord is a heavy machine gun built for the delivery of sustained punishment. Its history and mechanisms are both shrouded in ritualistic awe. Shroud fired is another word in the legend, and the guardians who bear the Thunderlord will be immortalized in song. Super good advice. The weapon's full of it. This machine gun's incredible mechanism hints at the wonders of Golden Age technology. Smart rounds support the trajectories of the weapon, and a micro-transmit protocol recalls missed shots directly to the magazine. These decry the idea that all smart systems spontaneously develop personalities and awareness. It seems undeniable that super good advice manifests personality, memory, and a certain sass. It may lay in the weapon's connection to the legendary hunter Painin, who witnessed the fall of Kabir and became terrified of traveling alone. Wait, did he actually survive out of the vault? Damage types. Arc. A spark can give life or take it. It is defined by fundamental forces. Complex matter is bound together by deep forces. In the study of this binding lies the secret of arc light. Solar. One of the only answers is to burn it all away. Universe is defined by fundamental forces. Energy is carried by quanta, tiny messengers of change. Sending these messengers lies the secret of solar light. Void. It's fitting, then, that we have weaponized the unknown. The universe is defined by fundamental forces. The world of light and matter lies the vacuum, and the vast dark secrets that it contains. In this understanding of this vacuum lies the secret of void light. Guardian vehicles. Guardian ships. It is not enough to defend the city, we must reclaim the stars. A rare and precious commodity. Jump ships utilized by Guardians are cobbled together from the salvage wreckage of interplanetary ships built long ago. In recent years of the Tower's, shipwrights began working to build new hulls from the keel up. These factions are also keen to develop flight capability, whether through salvage or their own shipbuilding projects. Today it falls upon each individual Guardian to find and maintain their own craft. Skill enough to acquire a ship with off-world capabilities, join the front line in the long war to retake what is ours. Sparrow. The distance between 2 points is full throttle. Sparrow is a single-passenger all-terrain thrust bike with one purpose, moving from objective to objective with unmatched speed. Quick, quiet, and simple to transmit, so as to enjoy surpassing popularity among Guardians working the field. Economy. What? Okay. Glimmer. The programmable matter called Glimmer serves as one of the city's basic currencies. With the right inputs and energy source, Glimmer can be transmuted into nearly anything. It is precious to the city's industries and artisans. That value in turn makes Glimmer a useful means of exchange, especially with those who venture beyond the city's walls. And passes through an economic life cycle. New Glimmer comes from reclaimed Golden Age caches and technology, with tiny mechanism on underground loads seeded by ancient machines. The expansion of the Glimmer supply drives on the value of Glimmer. Glimmer is also constantly used by the city's industry to convert it into necessary components and materials to sink. Helps keep Glimmer scarce and therefore valuable. Between this inflow and outflow lies the pool of liquidity. Glimmer uses trade currency. Master Rahul in this tower, for example, sells recovered matter in grams in exchange for Glimmer. Does he? He does lower ones, though. Since he knows he can use Glimmer to acquire new engrams and keep them flowing to Guardians. Even Guardians often complain that they should high quality gear for free. They're not, after all, fighting for the future of the city. Fortunately, this gear requires resources to manufacture. It must bring enough Glimmer and other staples like spin metal and relic iron, and the engine of the city's economy turning. If good times lead to a resource boom, that surplus may help mass-produce advanced gear. Vanguard marks. These don't exist anymore. Terrible threat rises, Guardians look to the Vanguard. Closest thing they have to a command structure. These elite veterans coordinate the report of roaming hunters, analyses of cloistered warlocks, and instincts of grizzled titans to a single plan of action. When Guardians fight as part of that plan, Vanguard rewards them. Vanguard marks are tokens of favor that earn a trusted Guardian access to the tower's armories. Listen carefully to the rumblings of Lord Shax, and you might come to believe that the system was meant to keep vital warfighting supplies from being wasted in the Crucible. The commander is voluntarily sure that Vanguard Marxism exists for one reason: to get the best equipment into the hands of those who get the best results. Guardians eager to win Vanguard marks would do well to participate in strike missions organized by the Vanguard. Crucible marks. The Crucible is a program of relentless live fire training, hardening Guardians for battles to come. Competition thrives on risk and reward, so Lord checks to seem fit to spend its Crucible marks to those who excel. So the name of the Crucible can spend these marks on elite gear. Shaxx considers it fitting that the best should earn the best. The city's factions, finally using Crucible in order to advance their own interests, will also accept Crucible marks in exchange for their equipment. Guardians eager to win Crucible marks should find in the Crucible with particular attention to those challenges Lord Shaxx deems important. Motes of Light. He has no interest in glimmer marks or the currency of the tower's military functions. Happily accepts these motes, points of light willed into being by an exercise of mighty Guardian's power. Some say, well, they will one day become the souls of new ghosts. It's believed they feed the intricate machinery that the speaker tends. In case the speaker will happily reward donors with patterns and signs from his collection, more out of gratitude than any mercantile impulse. Strange coins. Each coin rings with a faint, sharp hush, as if it has touched the sounds around it with the edge of silence. These could buy incredible things in the hands. Whispers say the faceless creature sometimes comes to the tower, covets them above all else. Upgrade materials. As Guardians buy or salvage new equipment, they learn to tinker and improve. This work requires glimmer and other materials. Some can be recycled from unneeded gear. Titans favor plasteel, which can be found by disassembling old equipment. Hunters unspool discarded armor into sapphire wire. Warlocks extract hydronic essence from the cemental field weave robes. Any Guardian with a sense for weaponry can assemble old ordnance into weapon parts. Other materials need to be scavenged on site, generally in the course of patrols. The Cosmodrome in Old Russia is rich with spin metal, a fantastically light and strong composite created by rogue colonies of Golden Age machinery that escape storage. Coral systems on the moon still generate helium filaments. The baffling, possibly Vex-influenced flora of Venus grows spirit blooms. Surface of Mars offers deposits of ultra-dense relic iron. This powerful Guardian equipment transcends ordinary science, entering the realm of Golden Age secrets and the Traveler's power itself. This war gear demands ascendant energy and ascendant shards, bringing fragments to the universal fundament, earned through mighty acts of heroism. From them in daily story, challenges, and raids. Allies. The Traveler. Okay. Everything changed with the coming of the Traveler. It gave us gifts that transformed the solar system and the nature of human life. It ushered in the Golden Age, a time of miracles, never shared its deepest secrets. Where did the Traveler come from? Where did it offer so much? It was being hunted across the stars, and why, when the darkness came, did it choose to stay and fight for us? And now the Traveler hangs silent above humanity's final sanctuary, maybe healing and maybe dying. It gave everything it had to save us, and now its power lies with us, its guardians. Ghost Traveler. Dreams of Alpha Lupi. You have lived as invisibly as possible, flickering from solar system to solar system, making grand plans overseeing the culture and civilizations before leaving the blink. But you have no recollection of ever wanting worship or even thanks from those blessed by you. Your memory is heavy now. It feels like lead and neutronium and electroweak matter fashioned into a moon-sized ball that you must carry as you move. Now your flight is rapid, your vast mind infected with such dread, toxic doubt that you find yourself afraid at the simple act of thought. It's your children you must turn to now in a time of need. Number 2. Alpha Lupi. This has been such a long chase, this will be the place you will fight. Fight and win. But do you really know why you go where you go, and where this journey is taking you? It just leads you where you need to be, you believe, unless you are being pushed. Number 3. Dreams of Alpha Lupi. The knife had 1,000,000 blades. You were giant, powerful, and swift, but the knife pinned you, cut your godly flesh away. Very little was left, you were sure, because you feel insignificant now. The hard, sick heart of your soul, that is what remains. But as small as a river stone and just as simple. Picture yourself as a piece of indigestible grit, a nameless nothing hiding among other nameless stones. Perhaps you glitter like a gem, yes. Pride makes you hope so. If only you could see yourself, but you have no eyes. Not the dimmest sense survives. What lives is memory, and what slim portion of these thoughts can you trust? The knife stole much more than your body. Terror allies. There's a lot of them. The Speaker. There's always been a Speaker, an anonymous high priest, with a mysterious and powerful connection to the Traveler and its ghosts. Yet we don't have a Speaker in Destiny 2 anymore. There should be another one. In all the centuries of the city's history, Speaker's great work has never changed: to guide new guardians, heal the Traveler, and raise our crippled protector from its slumber. Titan Vanguard, Command Zavala, Basho Nu, we struggle after. Undated battle notes. Zavala is never shy from our decisions. His life bends under the double weight of honor and duty, each act of service more exhausting, each victory more costly. So all continues anyways. Never had time for anything softer than iron. But that's gonna be it for this episode though, so if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. See ya!